Artificial intelligence, or AI, is becoming increasingly prevalent in the business sector. It assists entrepreneurs in performing various tasks, from data analysis to content creation and marketing strategy development. Content monetization is a popular means of earning money online, with popular methods including inserting ads into your blog posts and publishing sponsored posts on social media. To learn how to make money online with a blog, check out our video tutorial. However, consistently creating unique and engaging content is key to securing a steady stream of income. AI-based tools can make your brainstorming, research, and writing processes more efficient. For instance, solutions like Jasper can generate content for different formats, including a blog post, an Instagram caption, or a YouTube script. All you need to do is input a descriptive prompt, and the tool will produce the text for you. If it's not quite right, Jasper can regenerate the content to better fit your preferences. You can also add visual elements to your blog posts using AI-generated illustrations from platforms like DALL-E. This is a great alternative for those without the budget for a professional artist and who need a simple illustration quickly. However, remember that AI-generated content should always be edited and moderated by humans. Fact-check to ensure that you're providing valid and reliable information to your audience. Running your own website offers numerous opportunities to generate income. Whether you want to sell products, monetize your website content through online advertising, or participate in an affiliate program, a professional quality website is an excellent way to reach more people and online customers. With the rapid development of artificial intelligence, it's easier than ever to create your own website and earn money, regardless of your technical skills. Many website builders include AI-powered tools that greatly simplify website creation. For example, Hostinger's website builder features an AI heat map function that helps users identify the parts of their website that attract the most visitor attention. Discover in our video tutorial how to create a website with Hostinger's AI website builder in a few simple steps. In addition to positioning yourself as an expert in your field, creating online courses is a great strategy for making money. With the help of AI software, you can improve how you present and market your courses to attract more customers. You can use AI technology to begin the market research phase. For example, if you want to create a coding course, consider using ChatGPT to research the best programming languages to refine your target audience.